here in inning number 7. That one hit to right. Noel on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas snags it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Wacha back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Finish him.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Royals 9 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First pitch, not close.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And another ball.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
High fly ball, right field. Noel makes the catch for the out. Cavan Biggio up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Naylor should have this one. And it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan
India at the plate. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now Stephen Kwan. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And that's way high. And a count 1-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 3.
Gabriel Arias.
And that drops in for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. India over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right side, and this should do it. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess.
So just about set now. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Hammer, base hit. Jonathan India at the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Runner, runner,
Here
runner.
comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that is out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. Over to first, safe. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Line drive.
That is good. The first baseman.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And first offering is fouled off. India off of first with 2 away. Laser could be trouble. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And he swings over the top there. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strike. Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Bryce Turang. And that one fouled off. Cameron, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy,
let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Weimer settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. After 1. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the right fielder, Joey Weimer. Quintana back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it gets by him.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
On the ground. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Salvador Perez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Ortiz. Fires over to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Gets the outside corner with that one. Up and in, and that's ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That one gets down for a hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. In the air, left side. Chourio coming on. Brings it in. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad.
0-2.
Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jackson.
What a play, Siggy, as he went to the ground for the diving stop. Let's take a look with StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, you know, every team in baseball really needs a shortstop capable of making these types of plays, and they can be game changers.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One out, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side. Weimer under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now here's Jake Bauers.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. On to the third inning. Digging in, Jonathan India. There's the strike at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball is outside.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Back here in Milwaukee and Siggy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game. And famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Here's the third baseman.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. And fouled off. Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Tap foul at the plate. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Weimer makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now back
to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. Swings through that.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Joey Weimer. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So here's the Royals DH, Nick Lofton. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ripped on a line. Collins makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's out to center field. Collins moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Caglione now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Right side, hard hit. Terang over to first in time. And that is the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Collins, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. The 1-0. Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Toughest pitch to hit,
right
fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Out towards right center field. Isbell hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. Quintana back to work. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino. Now at the plate. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Swing and a foul straight back. Witt, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, right field. Frelick after it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dairon.
And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. So 1 left for Kansas. Here in Milwaukee, and here is Jackson Chourio. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it's William Contreras.
Contreras.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Royals 3 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for
Grant
the Brewers.
Anderson gets handed the rock
Number
out of the pen.
56.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Weimer at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
The count.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Lofton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Brian Hudson up and throwing. Ashby getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down the right field line and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lofton over at first with 1 away. Anderson throws over. Lofton back in on a dive. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the back here at American Family Field, and stepping in is the speedy number 21.
Durbin.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. And that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Terang.
Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it here.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Isbell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Hit in the air out to center field. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now the count is even. And that one ripped to left. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
India.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. 1 for 3. This to third. Tags the runner for 1. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The batter, number 7.
And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Ashby, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Out to short, Ortiz. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Isaac Collins. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Struck him out looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Pasquantino.
Ashby back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Just missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Blanco now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is outside. On the ground to the left, Ortiz. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey.
2 down, base is empty.
Wiemer.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now Nick Lofton. And the first offering is not close. swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Bowers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Noah Cameron will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
so they turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Contreras in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.